stream is live. Tap to share. Hello, how are you? It's Rebecca from Crafting on the Ridge. How are y'all today? What's everybody up to? How has your day been going? I'll try to find myself over here. Make sure I'm out there live. Another new follower. Oh my goodness, I'm growing. My audience is growing. That's fantastic. I love it. Okay. Make sure I can't hear myself. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Jen Ellen. Hello, how are you? Thank you for coming and joining. Hello, it's Wednesday. Yay, middle of the week. 2 more days of weekend. So how's everybody's day been? I had a busy day today. I had a lot of meetings today. I feel like I didn't get anything done. I mean, I know I got some stuff done, but I just like one meeting after the other today. Sometimes it's nice because you get to go and hang out and talk to other people. And then some days it's like, oh, I got so much work to do. But that's just one of those days sometimes. So I was really looking forward to getting home and doing some crafting. I've been doing a, hello Tracy, how are you? I've been doing a lot of crafting the past few weeks, getting some fall products to load up into the store, and some of the products too I'll be taking to it's an event at the Civic Center, so I'm looking forward to that. And it's just trying to make all these different things, figure out what people like. I think that's the hardest thing when you got to make crafts, is trying to figure out what people like, or what they're gonna, what do they need, or what do they want. So that's the hard thing to do. Tonight, if y'all looked at the my posting earlier today, I have all these supplies. So we're going to make a witch hat. And the witch hat is actually made on a witch form that you can get from the Dollar Tree. Hello, Katie. Hey, thank you for coming by. So behind me, I don't know if y'all want me to show you what this is going to look like. Of course, this is going to be a different color. I don't know if you want me to show you what those look like back there now, or if you want to wait till we put this together for it to be a surprise. Do y'all want to see them now? Katie is watching with you. Do y'all want to see them now, or you want to watch this be built from scratch? I will tell you while you're waiting for it to be. It's like about maybe a 20-second pause when y'all comment. So before I see what you're saying, I'll go over the supplies. I just wanted to also say that if you're watching the video now, if you see a red light up in the left-hand corner of your screen that says live, that means I'm live right now, and you can comment, and I can comment right now with you. We're live. If, however, leave them hanging surprise. Okay. Or if you're watching and you do not see the red box, you can still comment, because I will get your comment. I'll get a notification that you sent a comment. If you have a question or anything, I can still reply back to you. I like the feel just showing as a hint. I know, I think just those little legs hanging down. Aren't they cute? Okay, so here's the supplies that you'll need. You can't get majority of these supplies you could get from the Dollar Tree, but I know you can't get this 21-inch mesh. I don't think I've ever seen that there. And occasionally, maybe online, but I don't know if you can get this 10-inch mesh. But I know you can get 6-inch mesh. And some people use a lot of the 6-inch mesh to do the bottom part, but I'm going to do a combination of these things. Okay, so we got 21-inch black mesh that we're going to use to wrap around the top. And then I'm going to do, this one's going to have a purple tutu. So that's going to be across the bottom, and then I'm going to accent it in this orange and lime and this tulle. This is 6 inches, and we're going to use 10-inch cuts, and we're going to use 13 of each of everything. Then I've got this purple tubing that we're going to use just for some accent. I've got this little glitter pick branch. My cat's trying to get in. I've got a broom, and I've got some bats. Not sure which colors we're going to do. I also got a bunch of these little wooden cutouts. They're pumpkins, ghosts, and then these cats that to make a sign. And then I've actually got this ribbon from the Dollar Tree. They only had 2 rolls. I wish they had more, but it's okay. It has some sayings on it that I really wanted, and I'm only going to accent it with a couple pieces because this is going to be the primary ribbon here. So it has all the colors in it that we're using tonight. You need pipe cleaners and zip ties, and you need legs. So these are the legs that came from Dollar Tree. They come in orange and black, green and black, or purple and black. So tonight we're going to make them with the purple to match the purple tutu. So we'll put these aside and we'll do these in just a little bit. Let me see. I can put all this stuff. I'm going to move this stuff over here because we're going to need the room. Because we're going to wrap this hat first. I didn't think about where to put all this stuff. I don't have a box. Oh, I kind of need a box, don't I? I sure do. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Okay, I just got to get all this out of the way. Move you over here. Because I end up knocking things off the... I'm just going to put this here for now. I'm going to get these out of the way because if not, I'm going to have them knocked down over there, rolling everywhere. Alright. Oops, I should have put that one. I'll put that away over there. Okay. Just got to clear the room because I got to have space for what I'm doing. I like the feet just showing as a hint. Well, when I first did the camera, I had it where you could see all. There's 4 back there, and they're 2 are similar styles but different colors, and then 2 are totally not. They're just totally different ones. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do when I made one hat using the point just like this. If y'all need me to move you in closer, let me know. But for a witch hat, I like a witch hat that's curled. And the way you do that is I'm actually going to cut this top bar. There's a top bar right here. I'm going to cut this thing out. I need some glitter. I hope I don't dull these. Hi, Alice. How are you doing? Okay, so I just cut that out. Then I'm going to bend it. I can't reach. I'm just going to come in a little bit closer for a moment. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can't hardly reach. There you go. Okay. It'll take a second for it to come in. So I'm just going to bend. Is that making y'all closer? I'm delayed. Yes. Okay. Is that close enough? So you can see, I'm just going to bend this top piece in here. And then I'm going to bend this one that way a little bit. See? And then if you lay it on the table, you can't see. If you lay it on the table, see how it sticks up a little bit? I'm just going to keep bending it, straightening it out. That looks good. Okay. So now I'm going to take y'all back out again. Because you're going to need to see all this room. I have a feeling I'm going to knock everything over. So we're going to wrap the top. Now, you can wrap the top in different things. I've seen them where they're wrapped in ribbon. You can wrap them in rope. You can wrap them in material. You can make a Santa hat out of this and actually put a velvet hat over top of it and then embellish the bottom of it. I did one in a different material. I won't tell you what it is until I show it to you. And, but I found that this mesh, oh gosh, you know what, guys, I forgot again. I've made several of these and I keep forgetting. Each time I make it, it's hard. Each time I make it, I learn something a little different on how to maneuver this stuff. Because this stuff catches on everything. And then I knock everything over. Let me move this all the way. Alright. Because I want to put this up here. It keeps this from rolling away in the floor when I'm pulling it. Alright. Oh. Come here. It slid off. Okay. Alright. Before I do this, I was going to say something else. For the witch hat, I got the little crimp in it like this. I'm going to make one as a scarecrow hat. And what I did for the scarecrow, I had hat stuff on the floor, is I actually cut the top one out, and then I cut this one out right here. So, hi Donna, how are you? And so then I cut the top bar and then this bar here and then just bent them this way. And I think that's going to make a really cute scarecrow hat. And this one I'm going to do in burlap and some like cream colors and maybe some denim ribbons. And I got a really cool polka dot denim ribbon up there that I might use. But that one might have like a sunflower on it or something like that. But that one's going to be a fall one, not necessarily Halloween. Okay. So that was a commercial break. Back to where it was. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I will go back through y'all's comments in case I accidentally missed something. I'll go back and read them again. Okay. So, the way I do this is pull your mesh, get your corners, pull them into the center. Pull it into the center. Do y'all have a good view? I sure do love this camera. It's so much clearer. The picture, the colors and all. So I'm just going to fold it. I'm going to just, as I go, it's not going to be perfect, but but it works. So see, I have like a 5-inch section here maybe. It's all layered over. And the reason I'm doubling it up is because you can see through this, but we're going to keep wrapping it until it gets covered. So now I've got to attach this to the frame. And I'm going to use zip ties to do that. Show me the scarecrow first. You want to make the scarecrow first? I can make that on another live. I haven't made that one yet. I was debating on doing this one or that one. But I know last time someone said they wanted to see a witch hat. Which is still a hat. But this is more for Halloween. Okay. So I'm just going to clip that off. It's okay if this little extra piece is there. So now all I'm going to do now is I'm going to start wrapping this. You're just going to wrap it on top of itself. You want to cover that little end piece. You just keep rolling it. I'm going to roll it a couple times over at the top until I know it's covered. And as I come down, I'm just kind of squeezing it. And it really, once you start folding it, it kind of will follow itself. And just keep wrapping. Pull it a little bit snug. Keep going. I've seen where people tried to throw the mesh on the floor and they tried to maneuver it with not turning this. I found that if you just hang this mesh up like that and just start flipping this instead, it's a whole lot easier to do. See, now that's really going on there a lot better. I'm just pulling it. And it's going to take probably about half of that. There's 30 feet on there, so it's going to take a good 15 feet to do this. to really cover this really nicely. Because you don't want it to be too see-through or anything. The ring is twirling around my finger. It's getting caught. And when you're pulling it, you want to kind of pull it, you know, a little bit snug. Not so snug that it makes it flat, but nice and snug so that it keeps it nice and taut on the wire and it doesn't slide. Because they're going to, you know, when people's going to be picking it up and handling it, it's going to be hanging on the door. You don't want it falling off. Okay, so I'm just going to do one more good wrap at the bottom. And I'm going to bring it across. And then I'm going to do another zip tie right here. Oops. So what's everybody been up to? Does anybody got started decorating for fall? I know it's not fall yet. But, you know, when the kids go to school, with those who got to go back to school, and when there's fall in the air, it just feels like it. Okay, trim that. And I'm just going to trim this off. There we go. I'm going to get this out of the way because I'm going to need this room up here for the purple one. Okay, so that's all you do for that. That doesn't take very long. When I made it the other night, it took me an hour and a half. I have some already pre-prepped stuff so that we're not going to be doing the whole thing. I'm not having to watch y'all. Won't have to watch me do every single detail because I have some up already pre-ready. It took me about an hour and 30 minutes because I painted a little sign and then I had to stuff the legs because the legs right now they're just flat. Debating on what? Janice and I are debating. I didn't know that my comments showed up over on my Meebo iPad, where my iPad is. That's the Meebo camera. I didn't know my comments showed up on there. Let me do that. Janice and I are debating on what all decor we are going to be using. Cannot wait until my package gets here. Your package shipped yesterday morning. Yes, but when I created the shipping label, what's that, Monday night? Because I created it at really late, and it knew it wasn't going to be shipping that night, so I said it's going to ship the next day. It picked not to send you, it picked that it's going to send you a notify of the shipment at 10:36 p.m. I was like, why did it do that? Why did it just do like the next morning? And I couldn't change the time on it to let you know that it had already shipped. Okay, so this is good. Look at that. Look how nice that is. Look at all these pieces of glitter and everything that's on here. Okay, so now after we do that, we're going to need to attach some pipe cleaners on the bottom so that we can attach the tutu. So we can make the tutu. So now I used 13 pipe cleaners. You can use less if you use longer pieces of mesh so that it's nice and full. Or you can use a whole lot more if you want to make it super duper full. But I think the size of them is fine. Again, I'm trying to keep the cost down to make this a nice, economical wreath for some, for someone. So I really didn't see why it really needed anymore because when you see them, they're nice. They're nice and full. Okay, so you're just gonna wrap these on there, and I'm gonna put them. Once I get this on, I'm gonna put a zip tie right here. I'm just trying to run these around, and you just see me kind of whip it around twice, and that's to kind of help it from sliding. It will, and sometimes it won't. I'm gonna put another one here. Pull them really tight. This seems to work pretty well. I'll put one more here. I'm not going to put one in the middle. I found You can put one in the middle here, one in the middle here. It's great because of the bar there. But when you put one in the middle and you put the ruffle, it makes the ruffle come up like this, kind of like. So if you want your I was going to say helmet. So if you want your hat with the brim that's coming up a little bit and coming down, that works. If you want the brim to look like it's coming down like this, I'm just putting it in the center at the bottom. That's what I'm doing. But I think I have one over there that way, and that's why I decided I wanted it this way. Okay, so then I'm going to put another one here. You know, it's a little bit of this prep work. It seems like it takes long, but it really doesn't. It's not too bad. And it's relaxing. Cute. Thank you. All right. It takes longer to prep and get ready, get this stuff set up. Alright, so then I'm going to put 2 here. I have to count these to make sure. And another one here. And what I try to do when I put the ruffles on is stagger these in between each other. And one here. I need to count these, y'all. Sure, I made one the other day and I'm like, this doesn't look right. I didn't put all my pipe cleaners on. Alright. And another one here. And one here. Let me see how many that I got. Should be 13. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, did I count this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so now, since I already got those on, I'm going to take and put one more zip tie. See where this, let me hold this up. See where this is sliding? I want to put the zip tie in there to keep it from sliding. So I'm just going to literally run it right through the mesh. Just like if you were sewing something. I'm just going to, but don't put it too high. Well, you really aren't going to really see it that much because it's, hey, where'd that come from? I say it's like sewing. Maybe it's like sewing with a dull needle. All right, here we go. And just pull that. And that will keep it from sliding up. It shouldn't slide up. I had more challenge when I used a different material. So I had to actually use the glue gun. Like in between where these folds are, I had to put a little glue here, here, and a little bit there. And I had to go all the way up the other material because it was made out of something different. Okay, so we got those. Now we're going to make some ruffles. Oh. All right, get over there. Okay, this is for the base of the tutu. And I'm going to cut this is 10 inches wide, and I'm going to cut them 10 inches long. And we're going to need 13. Okay, so that's a 20. 1, 2. Hey, it just dawned on me. We're doing 13. 13, 13, 13, 13, 13. Friday 13. That's Halloween for you. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8. And these do not have to be super, super precise. 8. 9, 10, 11, And the lucky one. 13. Okay. I'll move that up later. Whee! Okay. Very simple ruffle that we're doing. I can't see, my comments are hidden under here. Speaking of 13, someone's birthday's coming up. Yes, it is. Can we do like unbirthdays where you get younger when you do them? I want to have an unbirthday year. An unyear. Okay, so all we're going to do when you're doing this, the ruffle method, is just going to go, sometimes you can go from end to end this way. That's going to give you points, which I thought about making one like that, but I didn't like it. It just didn't work right. Maybe a different way I could figure it out. I've seen people do it. I've seen it when it was finished, but I don't really know how they got it to lay so nice and neat because it didn't work for me. So I'll have to go watch a video on it to see. So I'm just going to go from cut in to cut in, and it's just right down the middle. And I'm just going to stick that right on here. Maybe. There we go. And I'm just going to curve it. Maybe it's Mama's birthday. No. I'm reading through my deco mesh, y'all. So only just a couple, I only twist them like one time because I'm going to be putting more stuff in it. And the more I twist it, the shorter the pipe cleaner get. Now, speaking of pipe cleaners, now I have seen people link the pipe cleaners where there's a different way people do this too. They take their pipe cleaners and do not attach them to the frame yet. They first take and gather all their stuff up. And any little other pieces they're going to put in, they put their pipe cleaner around it and twist it back here. And then they take this back part and then put that on and twist it from the back side. Well, I'm very funny about my wreaths. Whether it's the front or the back, I like them nice and neat. I like, because you know, I don't know if you're going to be hanging this on a glass door. Mine's hanging on the glass door, on my screen glass door. Well, it's not screen, it's glass. My storm door. And I can see the back. And when I look outside, I want to see a nice back on my wreath. And so doing it this way, to me, it gives it a nice, clean back. My birthday is, December. Was you born on Friday the 13th? I was. I always thought that my mom was kidding me and said I was. And, but I was. First, when I was little. I'm like, and then I'm like, why you tell me I was born on Friday 13th when people say that's a bad luck day? Hey, I think it was good luck. I mean, looky here. I came into the world. Does anybody like to decorate for Halloween? Like really go all out for Halloween? I used to. But now I've got to the point it's like it's just for one day. The real one day of Halloween. So I don't do it anymore. I do just fall decor. Like a pumpkin patch thing where there's hay and corn and pumpkins and then my fall wreath, and then on like a day or two before actual Halloween, I like to put like a jack-o'-lantern out there that's either lit up, I don't really do candles anymore. I got these really, really nice pumpkins. It's already pre-carved. It's foam or something. And they have lights in them. And they look nice. They look real. I don't have to carve them. I don't have to worry about them rotting and having to go haul them down in the woods to throw them away. So I like those. So I put those out. And if I'm lazy after Halloween and I don't feel like taking them all the way back up in the attic, I just unplug them and then turn them around so you can't see the face on them anymore. They just look like a regular pumpkin. I am more of a fall. That way I can leave the stuff up on. Oh yeah, I agree. I just like the fall decor. I just love the colors. I mean, I know orange is for Halloween too, but sometimes Halloween is just the colors are more harsh or more vivid, more bold. I don't know. It's okay. Because what I have behind me, I will have to say, I am probably putting one of these on my door this year. I have a choice of either the Scarecrow or the other one that's behind me. I'll have to make me one that I think is so cute. But if I really want to stay with the Halloween theme, if I at least want to be Halloween that night, then I'll probably want to do one of these. So I don't even know which Halloween one I normally use. I have so many wreaths, but I can't remember. I change them out so often, and now I make so many of them that I'm like, which one did I have on my... I can't remember what I had on my... I do not remember what I had on my door last year. I know I started with fall. Maybe I bet you I just left my fall one on. And I just put jack-o'-lanterns out. Okay. So, this is... Hey, that was an empty one. Oh, here it is. I was saying, I know I counted 13. Alright. Another thing I like is when they do the other... When you do the attach these by putting the pipe cleaners to the back, they end up only using half of the pipe cleaner. So that it does save you money on the pipe cleaners. Not that they're that expensive, but if you wanted to, because you just need to have a bunch of them if you were making a bunch, you cut them in half. But when I wanted to keep putting more embellishments on it, they were so tiny that I was down in here like trying to turn them and stuff. And I was worried that this purple wasn't going to match, but it actually looks good. Okay, now I'll turn it back around. There we go. Isn't it cute? I'm going to the ballet. Alright, so next we're going to put on these here. This is the 6-inch. They're 10 by 10. Not 10 by 10. How can it be 10 by 10 if it's 6-inch? 10 inches long, 6 inches wide. 2 of each is we're going to put into each one of these. Now, but I'm also going to put something else in there. Only because I have all this and I'm going to use it up. I have a bunch of tools. I don't know where I got it from. I really don't remember where it came from. I'm going to fight that stuff and put it in there. It makes you want to bite your tongue because it gets caught on everything. But if I can get it on there, I like the effect of it. It's thin. You can't hardly see it. But when it's gathered up and it's laid on here, it just gives that little bit of extra. So what I'm going to do, if you can see, I'm just going to kind of gather it up this exact same way I did these purple ones. Then I'm just going to lay these on top of each other. Put that just like that. I'm just going to hold it like this. And I'm going to put it right in here. And that one went in perfect. It's showing off. Wait till all the cousins come over here and start going in. So, see, there it goes. It starts. See, it's just. I could have did white, but I think the black, just a little bit of that black pulling from here, looks really good. Okay. now I'm gonna get another one. Just put that on top. I was fighting that I was doing 2 of them last time. Then I thought I would be brave and put these in first. That didn't work. Katie, tell your son I'm on the live. I'm glad that I was on my Mevo because I had a phone call coming before and it interrupts the live. He needs Facebook downloaded on his phone so he can watch. Okay. Alright. Am I missing any? Yes, I thought I was. I love this purple. Okay, I'm about halfway there. Okay. Now I will want some tonight. I was waiting till I did this live tonight before I started posting all the other wreaths that I made. And I haven't uploaded them to the store yet, which I was going to do, but I wanted to wait till this live was over with because I wanted this design to be a surprise. Okay, I'm trying to get in here to this one. Right there, it's buried. I hear my phone just making noises over there. Oh. Now, does anybody like dressing up for Halloween? I don't think I dressed up last year. Now, the year before, well, maybe a couple years, my daughter and I, boy, we went all out, and my son, all of us, we went all out. We had the costume makeup and we was making ears and antlers and sewing all kinds of stuff. It was all out. That part's fun. And then we went downtown and show off our costumes. That's fun sometimes. I mean, I'm getting older now, I guess, to dress up. I used to when I was younger and the kids were out. Yeah, I like doing that sometimes. I think I like building the costumes. You should see us when we're trying to make costumes and we're trying to make gadgets or something to go with our costume. And we're like, I need this. And I'm like digging in my craft stuff, looking for some kind of something. I'm like, what can we use? And I'll pull out something crazy that I would never even use. And I'll go, I think this will work. We'll make something out of it. That's why crafters save all kinds of weird stuff. Because you never know when that weird thing's going to be the item. This stuff is just sticking to itself. Mesh just grabs everything. I remember one time some kind of shirt I was wearing. Every time my sleeve moved across the mesh, it was pulling the wreath with me. I was fighting that thing all on. I'm watching on my TV. What are you putting with the green and orange mesh? Yes, it's a piece of tulle. Here, I'll zoom it in. If it'll come in close. When if I layer them all up together, you can see a little bit. It's very thin. Where's that roll at? Where'd that roll go? Oh, here it is. It's really, 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 really thin. But like I said, it just makes a little bit of an accent. It gives it like some movement on there. I have some, there's different colors. And then on one of them up there, I actually used one that has this gray and it has glitter on it. So, it had a very nice effect for what I was doing. Alright, so I'm going to put that down there. And I have 2 extras. I didn't make enough. I need to cut 2 more pieces. Somebody's sending me messages. I don't know what they're saying. The fire stick. Somebody is watching me on their TV with the fire stick. I guess they got out on the internet on their TV. That means I'm on a big screen because y'all have a big TV if it's in your living room. No, not your living room. That's right. They don't have a TV in their living room. Their room is a game room for family time, which I think is awesome. I need to cut 2 more of these. So it was really fun. I mean, my daughter moved away. But we've been doing a lot of FaceTime. And so, when we FaceTime, I eat dinner with them sometimes, or I just watch them eat or whatever. Or they're doing their little games and they're playing stuff in the living room. So I feel like I'm kind of part of it. My grandson will call and we'll watch some Disney movie or something together. And sometimes I've had lunch with him when I'm at work. He'll call and I'll eat my lunch while I'm talking to him. And it's nice you can FaceTime because you're able to see each other. And I know it's not the next best. It is the next best thing than before when all you had was just a telephone and you couldn't see each other. But it just really helps. So all I'm doing is just doing a little roll. It doesn't have to be really tight. Can't get that little piece. Alright. Hi Cindy, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in and hanging out. Alright. And then this one. Whoops. I'm trying to turn the cut edge down. I mean, it's going to fray no matter what. I've actually cut an extra one. Okay. Let me see if I got all those in. Okay. Now I thought I'd put some tubing in. I've got some purple tubing. But I wonder... I've got orange tubing. What color it needs. I'm going to make this bigger. Okay, I'm going to turn this around so y'all can see the tutu so far. So that's what it looks like so far. So we've got 13 pipe cleaners in here. Got 13 of these purple ruffles. Right here's the purple ruffles. And we've got 13 of each color in little curls. And see, that's plenty full. And it's probably about 4 or 5 inches thick. I mean, you can really load this thing up with a lot if you wanted to. And there's different methods. Some people use just these curls, and they use the 10-inch, and all they put is curls in it, which is really, really pretty. Okay. But as you see, like I said, when you put the pipe cleaners going through the back and coming out the front, look, it's so clean in the back. You don't have all this pipe cleaners hanging out. I think it looks so nice and clean. Okay, so I'm going to look at this and see if I like it, because I want to put that in. It is a little bit different color, and see, I've got this to go in a hat, so it might tie it together. It might be too much purple. I have orange, I have yellow, silver, have Christmas colors, silver and gold, and silver might look kind of cool in there. What do y'all think? Y'all like this purple? So I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do like a little thing like that. Just this, like this. I'm just going to put that down in here like this. Like I said, this was supposed to be a purple one. Y'all think it's actually pulling on some orange. I guess it's okay. I'm going to flip this on the floor there. It's just, I'm not measuring this, but I'm going to estimate it's probably almost 2 feet long on this, not quite 2 feet. And if any, let's see, those that joined, hi Jeremy, how are you? For those who have joined in that may have not seen earlier, we started with a wire wire form from Dollar Tree. It's this form. I cut the bar at the top, and I bent the top because it's actually straight, and I bent the top to give it that witch hat. So that's what we're attaching all this deco mesh to. And the deco mesh is just wrapped, and this is 21-inch mesh, so it's about this long, and I folded it over to make 4 layers, and then I just kept wrapping and wrapping, just like if you're doing an ace bandage on your body. That's basically what I did on that. And these are 6 inches wide, and they're 10 inches long. The purple is 10 by 10. What am I doing here? There we go. And it's not all 100% precise because it doesn't have to be. A little bit of imperfection gives it some character. Is anyone on here a crafter? And it can be crafting of any kind. Whoops. Stay up. I joined a Cricut group. I don't know if y'all know what a Cricut is. I don't know how to use it yet. All I can do is already programmed stuff. I don't know how to program it yet. And I haven't really sat down long enough to try. I mean, I got it for Christmas, this past Christmas, and I just took it out of the box, I think last month. Isn't that terrible? I mean, I had other things to do. I was down here doing all this stuff. I had so much to do. Try to hurry, y'all. I don't want to keep y'all on too long. I was trying to prep stuff ahead of time. Like I said, without me pre-prepping the stuff and doing some of this ahead, it actually took me, I'm going to cut this on because we're going to need that glue gun. An hour and 38 minutes because I made a sign. I stuffed the witch's legs. We're going to put legs on this too, y'all. And the little legs, the form came from the wire form came from Dollar Tree. And these little witch legs came from Dollar Tree. None of the other things on here came from Dollar Tree. I like Dollar Tree's 6-inch ribbon. 6-inch mesh is okay for embellishing like this. But I don't think they have any other larger meshes, and I don't always like to use a value mesh because it's so thin, so you have to use so much of it. And sometimes it's just too soft that it's limp. It doesn't hold a nice shape. Okay, so I think that looks cute. Get that out of the way. I'll show y'all what that, if y'all can see. With the, you can barely see them. Right here they are. It's not too much different color. It's not taken away from the purple. I think when I see things on the camera, unless I'm taking a picture up close or when I'm watching it on the video, you can't really see the detail like when you're looking at it like this. Because it's very shiny and sparkly, and it's a lot of textures going on. Oops, I missed one. Missed one. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead before I put the other little embellishments on. I'm going to attach the legs. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to just start you on what these look like when you first get them. They're just flat. And what I did was, I cut that off. Then I actually stuffed these. I'm not going to do these. I already have some ready. And the best thing to do, you can get these from the Dollar Tree. I just pulled it down like this, in half. And then I just keep stuffing it. And as I get stuffed more and more, I just keep pulling up and up and up until I get to the very end. When I get to the very end, and it's about right here, about an inch or inch and a half from the end with the stuffing inside, I'll take a piece of stuffing, I'll take a pipe cleaner, put this right here in the pipe cleaner, just like that. Then I put it in the hole, and then I just folded the edge down like this. I brought y'all in closer. It'll take a second, I think. And then from there, I put the hot glue right down on the inside right here. And let it cool for a few seconds, or maybe more than just a few. Give it time to cool a little bit, and then you just start pressing it like that. And it'll seal it up. And once you're done, and they're all stuffed, they'll look like this. They'll look like that. See? Now, the one thing about these, let me show you, I had to do. I know they made these on assembly line, and that's what the deal was. There's just where they sewed it on. They sewed them in the same direction. So there's this little seam right here with this little piece hanging off. So when you got one foot going this way and one going that way, that seam was showing. I didn't have any black ribbon, so I just used orange to hide that. Which I thought the orange looks really cute, and it pulls it in more Halloween. Thank you. So, very simple way to attach these on. I just run them up underneath this bar. Bring the leg on up. Bring it all the way up to where this other bar is. run this under that bar, one of the pipe cleaners. Oops. Preferably on this end, in between the two other pipe cleaners. And then you just twist tie it. And I just take this, and down inside the hat, I just find the center of the hat. And I just stuff this down inside there. You can't even see it. There we go. Now let's do the other one. Okay. I see this mesh is pulling up. So as soon as I hook this, I'm going to put a zip tie in to hold that. Alright, I'm going to pull that one up. I'll push that in there. I don't know if y'all can see. Right here, that mesh, see that bar right there? That mesh is pulling up. So I'm going to pull that down right in this corner. I'm going to run this through it. I did the other side, but I didn't think this one was going to catch. And I'm just going to run it around through this mesh, through the other mesh, and then around this bar. There we go. That's it. I'm just going to push that down around so that nobody will catch their fingers on it. Okay. So now, we got our little legs. How cute is that? Okay. So now, oh, y'all, the little pipe cleaners from the back are coming up through the front. There we go. So now, I mean, you could stop here if you wanted. If that's all you wanted to do. But, you know, I'm not stopping there. I'm going to, I gotta change the battery. Hang on, let me grab another battery. Have to glue my sign. Okay, so I got these little cutouts from Dollar Tree. I got pumpkin, a ghost, and this cat. These little boards I got from AC Moore back in their little wood section when they had it. And then I just have this little skewer. So what I did, the magic of TV, ta-da! I painted it. I love this green. I thought it was really cute. Stenciled that on. Painted the cat black. Gave him some little eyeballs. And I'm going to put this stick on the back. And that's what we're going to use to attach it down inside of this little hat right here. So, I'm going to put this in. This glittery color. You know, I've got so much purple going on. Hang on, let me see. I can do orange. It's so cute. I've got this one. And I've got black. And then I've got orange. Let's see. What color do y'all like? Love that. Great idea. Okay, so here it is with orange. The orange one. And you'll see. Hang on. Alright. And then here's the pink one. Probably too much purple and pink if I use the pink. Well, I don't have it all the way in there. Orange. Alright. I think I like the orange too because there is a lot of purple going on. So let me put that one back over there. Okay. So the way I'm going to attach this. Okay. I'm going to run this in. I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to run it down through. And where that little metal bar is in the center, I'm going to attach a zip tie right there. There's very little glue on this project. First, I'm not going to put it all the way on there yet. I'm just going to get it. I'm not going to go tight yet. I'm going to get it close. Just enough to hold it. Then I'm going to run another one right up here. I might want to turn this way. Yes. I think it's that way. Yeah. And I'm going to, now that I have that in place, I'm going to run another one down around. And around. And around. I can't get it. Okay. I hate when I do that. I hate when I put the zip tie in backwards. They don't work backwards. Here we go. Alright. Slide that down a little bit. Zip this one. Zip that one. Alright. There we go. My glue's not hot yet. Then I need to put the broom on it. But the glue's not hot. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to make a bow. I need my bow. My easy bow. Let's make a bow. Because once this heats up, all I got to do is glue these on. Oh. I got this little broom. I'm going to glue that broom on. And put the bow on, and we will be done. Okay, so here it is. Ribbon. This is going to be our base. I like this ribbon. Now I'm going to give this 12-inch tails. And I'm going to do like 5.5-inch loops. This is a nice big bow. This is some super nice ribbon. It's really thick. It's got some good wire in it. I'm just jumping off the spool over here ahead of time. So I'm going to do an odd number on one side. 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking, y'all. Now I'll do 3. I'll do 3 of this. I'm thinking. I don't want it maybe to just be a typical bow. I'll just make this odd number over there. Okay. So I want to give these. I always like to make one tail longer than the other. I just do. I just like when it hangs off. One's a little bit longer. Alright. Get you out of the way. I like this one because it had the words on it. And I wasn't going to do a sign. I was just going to let this be it. But I just changed my mind. Alright, so we're going to do 12-inch tail on this side. Okay. This is the Dollar Tree ribbon. I can tell the difference. It's thinner I mean, it feels nice. I don't think it's the being thin that's the issue. I think it's the wire. It's just not as stiff. And this one, I'm just going to let this tail come up. So I'm going to cut it. Don't know if I can use that. That's a cute trick or treat right there, but I don't know if it's going to work or not. And there's not very much. There's only 9 feet on this, so I couldn't make much of a bow with this because it wasn't big enough. It's just not long enough, but it's great for an accent. Okay. All right. Okay, we've been here on for an hour and 5 minutes. Not too bad, y'all. I'm almost done. Thank y'all for hanging in there that long with me. So I'm going to put the bow, I like it like right below where the all the stuff's going to gather. And I'm going to take it down and hook it on the bar if I can get to the bar. I feel the bar. Okay, there, got it. Alright, get this one down in there. Alright, turn it. Okay. Tuck it. Okay. Now let me just fluff it because I've smashed the daylights out of it. I'm going to have to cut that. I don't like it squared. I like the trick or treat word on it. I think it's nice right there, but I don't like that shape. So I'm just going to take it off and leave part of it there, not all of it. I want that to come up like that. Okay. So there's our bow. Oops. Dovetail, and all the neat words just happen to be right where I need to cut. But I did get boo right on the end. Okay. Add this a little bit. So next, my glue's ready. So I'm going to glue the cat. You can see. Just going to glue him on. Put a little glue here. Don't take much. This is wood glue. Hot glue. Put him right there. Good. Then I'm going to and I found this wood glue, whoops, dries a whole lot faster than the regular glue. This one's fast drying. You gotta get it on there quick. And I'm just cleaning this up just to make it look a little bit better. You don't really see the back. You only see the back a little bit at an angle. Again, y'all know how I am about the back. I let this dry. And I'm probably gonna put this like this. I'm gonna wait until I get this on here. Alright. This one I'm going to use the zip ties for this too. Just gonna feed it down in. About right there. Oh, I forgot my bow's on there. Should have put that on first, but oh well. It's following the same track as the other one. It's going to get zip tied on the same way. It's getting away from me. All right. Can't see. I got the black zip tie in the dark back here. Part of it. I need to put this one right here at the other one. This is a pretty durable wreath. It's very sturdy for me to be bouncing it around like this. Everything's on here nice and tight. Where did my... grabbing another zip tie end that has nothing to do with this one. Where's it at? Where's it at? There we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Good. Tight. Tight, tight, tight. All right. Now, I want to put this on. I'm going to kind of just put it on like that, actually. I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. And this thing is so light. Alright, I'm going to do one more thing, just to make sure it doesn't slide. See where these two bars, those two pegs are crossing, the pegs? I'm just going to put a little glue right here. And then right down inside here where they're connected to the wire form. It's just a tiny bit. I'm not going to put any glue up here. Let me pull this out right here. There we go. Okay. Now, to put a hanger on it, I'm going to just go inside here. I'm going to actually find that bar, but I'm going to do that later. What I do is I just feel my way in there till I find that bar with my finger, and then I just take a pipe cleaner and kind of wedge it in there, try a little knot on it, and then the pipe, part of the pipe cleaner just comes out. It'll stick out this little hole right here, and then that's how you hang it. So there it is. Isn't that cute? Very festive. Might be a little over the top, but isn't that adorable? Oops, I need to get off my glue gun. All right. What I'll do is show y'all the surprises back here. So that's this one in purple. I'm going to bring the camera up. I'm going to go over and turn the camera up so y'all can see the ones in the back. And I am going to post all these on the Facebook page. And then I'm going to load them all up in the store. So I'm going to... I got to turn this a minute so I can see what angle I'm at. Here we go. Oops. There we go. I'll zoom in. Or y'all, I could bring them over here to you, couldn't I? Let me just bring them to you. Hang on. Let me go get them. All right. So this is my I call this one a ghost. This one is made out of spider web. And this one's made out of, it has the gray. It has the gray tool and the black tool. And the gray tool has sparkles on it, which I liked. So I thought this is my ghost. And look, this was so cute because this ribbon's got boo on it, and they had that little ghost, and so I just painted that sign to go with it and to coordinate with it. And this one's got the little orange legs. Okay. And then, of course, this one is my candy corn, which I think is adorable. I love this one. This is what I might make for my door. Because I could actually leave this up. Maybe with the legs, maybe not. I can leave it up for fall. It can be Halloween and for fall. Now, these legs, y'all saw how easy they went on? If you wanted to take them off, look how cute that is without them. I debated. I didn't know if I wanted them on or off. So maybe this is for Halloween. And then up is for fall. So it could work that way. But I thought I'd go ahead and put them on there, and the customer can put them on or take them off or however they want to do it. And then I have the orange one that is made with the orange tutu. And if you notice, they all have similar colors. They're just opposite colors. And then this one, this has the nice plaid bow with the glitter in it. And this has got eek. And I thought this went with it really well. This one was really cute. And then this one is the green one. They don't want to come off. And I thought this one was really cute. I love this green. And then the little pumpkin sign. And this has that same ribbon part mixed in with it. And I love this. I love the ribbon on the, which one you like the ribbon on? This one I have in my hand now, or the one that was the eek. I like this. I love the I love this ribbon because I like these polka dots. I like them. They're fun. So I made a bunch of stuff, y'all. I got another live to do with some pumpkins. I've got some wooden pumpkins signs, just the base form, and I painted them so they're two-sided, and so that we're gonna do that on the next live. Then I've got I could do the scarecrow if we want to. The scarecrow is going to be similar to this. It's just going to be burlap. I do have a wreath to make. I have a list of things. I have a whole... Oh, I don't think y'all can read it. I have a whole list of things. Well, this is part of the list. Upstairs is my bigger list of all the little extra things that I want to make for fall. So I got a lot to do. So now I've got these out of the way. I can get these uploaded. So I have 6 variations right now. And I have enough forms. I think about 24 forms. So I've got 18 forms left. I can make 18 more of these. And once I get that fall stuff all made up, guess what? We moving into Christmas. Because I got some fun things to make. The candy corn, yes. I love that one. Oh, the ribbon on the candy corn. Isn't that awesome? That one is so cute. Yeah, I've got some signs. I've made some signs. And I've got stuff. It's not in here because it's too much. I don't have enough wall space to hang stuff in here. I don't have enough wall space because it's full of supplies. I got all that Halloween stuff I got to start breaking into. But anyway, alright, I have kept y'all on here for not quite an hour and a half. I don't want to keep y'all on too long. I know y'all have lives and stuff. But, so I'll catch y'all again. I'll come on again this week. I said that last week and I didn't. I want to try to do 2 lives a week. I don't have a pick night. I need to maybe like pick Tuesday and Thursday or Wednesday and Friday or Wednesday and Saturday. Something. I need to just pick it, keep the schedule, stick to it. I know what to expect. Y'all know what to expect. But we'll hang out again. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me. Y'all have a super good Thursday. And the rest of the week, if I don't talk to you until the end of the week, have a good week. And I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Oh, and here's the button. Y'all remember the buttons go on. I have to hide the button on here somewhere. I already know where it's going. It's going to be hidden. Again, thank you. I had fun crafting with you. Have a great night. Thank you so much, Tracy. Y'all have a good night. Bye.